Welcome back to another Guardian Tales video. So we're going to jump into some arena in a second. We're going to quick do an option change roll over here. Hopefully we get light. That looks like earth. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. We lose some defense, we lose a good amount of skill damage, we gain a little bit of regen speed, although it's 2% enough to really notice at all. It's not the end goal either way, so if I was incorrect to revert that change, it's not where we need to get to anyways, so we'll keep on rolling with that, pun intended, I guess. And they've made some changes. I'm not really going to go into it in this video. We need to jump into arena really quick. But they have added the Guardian base camp, and you'll be seeing more content out of me on this. But slap some heroes in there, unlock some stuff. Exciting times. All right. Let's jump into arena because we really don't have a lot of time to mess around. We're going to go with the classic team. Let's see. I was able to +1 my Maya weapon with the 300 box when it reset, but that's not really relevant to what we're doing here. So yeah, let's just jump on in. We will continue to do the 100 gem pulls on Lupina and on Garam. If I get one or both, that will be great. If not, it's not the worst thing ever. Now, I have been enjoying this map surprisingly. I actually thought I was going to be having a hard time with this map because I use a lot of range characters. But ooh, I think you messed up. We've been enjoying this map, like I said. We are going to get that box before he weapon skills me, but it was not his chain. He's going to get chased out a little bit. Oh, I can't move, oh no. We got body blocked there. So he played that one okay. I'm surprised I did such little damage to him, but he was only doing the weapon skill strategy, which we're pretty familiar with. We did get 3 boxes to 1. We're going to go toe-to-toe here. Can we two-shot? Whew, we just had enough damage to two-shot there. If you saw the previous video, our Bari has been popping off on this map. I don't know what or why, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. This is a 71 Marina. I don't think she's enjoying that. It's fine if she kites away because it gives me a little bit of distance. And there you go. They do have a Nari coming up. Nari is a difficult fight for Bari. Hopefully, I can get a couple pops off, and then Nari can finish things up. Nari taking center stage is actually quite good. That was actually a really good move on their part, but they didn't follow it up. And I think I got the 40% speed proc. So, I'm enjoying this map. I think this map is my best chance to finish in the top hundo. We shall see. Hopefully I don't disconnect. Actually, what internet am I on? We are on the correct internet. Okay, great. I'm the only guy who still uses AZ Recorder, even though they've put a recording app default on all the Android devices. AZ does what I need, fellas. I tried the default Android one. I didn't like that you had to pull down the top of your screen, hit go, and then you'd have to edit that off your videos and whatnot. Even though I do a very unedited, these days, since I'm working on mobile, I do a very unedited composition, I guess is what I'll call it. I can't open that box. I'm well aware. We didn't kite any of that. I'm well aware that he was opening that box. I was trying to move. It didn't work out great. He's going to juke. Kind of surprised that hit me. I know there is a radius on the weapon skill, and if it hits the wall, it can splash you. That's most likely what happened. So not a great start. I think we're 2-2 on boxes. So it could be better, could be worse. I'm patient. Woo! Get two-shot by the Bari. Oh my goodness. Now if he takes center stage, that's exactly what he's doing. Can he reach me in the far corner? I'm not playing this great. Yeah, I think if I just chill in the corner. How did that not hit? He must have sprinted right by that last shot. We took like 50% more health than we should have taken there. And I really want a good showing against Marina. We didn't get it, so this is anybody's fight going into Nari versus Marina. I feel like we're a slight disadvantage for this map. Maybe he's just going to chill and try to come at me in the last minute. I should have saved that weapon skill. That was a mistake. Can we kite long enough? We ate all of that. I think if I hold my weapon skill, I can make the comeback happen. We threw it right there. I think we have just enough. Woo! I had a couple spots where I could have dropped the ball on that one, where we were fortunate. I gotta say, man, it's a lucky map for me. I still don't want to fight a Eugene on this because I feel like that would be a really big headache. But it'll come. It'll happen. I think a Eugene will crush me. Also, a really good future princess might make this a problem as well, since we're starting off with the Ogma, who is my favorite character in the entire game. The Ogma storyline. Best storyline. And we're supposed to see a lot more storylines as the Season 2 unfolds. The devs say they really want to get into the stories of all the heroes and go more in that direction. Alright, speaking of Future Princess, well, here we are. Going in for my boxes. I bounced off of it. I didn't know you could bounce off of a box. But we always like to learn new things here. I think he's lagging. I'm seeing some red lag out of the boy. I'm just going to swing on. Nope. Chain skill. Can't get it. I'm stunned. I don't know why that happens when you both get chain skilled. But he's able to get his weapon skill. Like, what is that? And I think we're too slow. Can't get that box. So I think we're down one box. And health. Even though I weapon skilled him 3 times. That's what type counters do, man. We're going to hide down here a little bit. Oh, he knows where we are. We've been discovered. I was kind of hoping that second shot would do it, but apparently we had to hit him 4 times. He's having a lot of lag going on. I've seen people talk about videos fighting people that lag, and they're like, oh no, they lag. That's an advantage for them. It's most certainly not. It does suck, though, because a lot of times you get hit by stuff that shouldn't have hit you. Ooh. I was about to say, if that last projectile hit me, I would have been pissed. I'm surprised we didn't kill him in 2. And then same thing, we're going to hide down here. We're probably going to be discovered, like you did on Future Princess. I know how he feels with all that terrible ass lag. And he self-canceled. Yeah, I've had those days. I'm not even going to talk trash about it. I've been there. Been there often. I still think you should not be able to cancel a weapon skill. There's never a moment in the game where I'm like, oh, I wish I could cancel that weapon skill. I'd rather just, I don't know, I'd rather sprint, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'd rather do. Anywho, let's go to another one. 2 more official battles. I do anticipate doing all 10 battles. I actually try to do the 10 battles when it's possible, but if I'm like disconnected and stuff, I just rage out and be like, all right, five is enough. Let's go do Colosseum. Holy. I could not move. I was getting jumped on before the fight even started for me. What was that about? Here comes that weapon skill. That's not going to feel good. He is a level lower, but the type advantage turns the game into more of a rock, paper, scissors kind of thing. Are we going to get chained again? I almost feel like that. Ooh, I did not get the chain skill there. I didn't see it pop up in time. Yeah, I still think that the game is hurt more by elements than is helped. I think it just turns things into rock, paper, scissors. And I was really trying to like hold my judgment on that and just kind of... oh, he kited that well. I want to hold my judgment on that because I do think in the grand scheme of games with element types that Guardian Tales does it better than most, but it's still a crappy mechanic. It's still not good in any way. You'd never say, oh, that adds something to the game. The only thing that adds to the game is you might use a hero that you might not want to use, but you didn't want to use that hero. So, not fun, you know what I'm saying? And if you notice on our losses are typically 9 times out of 10 only when we go against a complete counter. So if we go against a light hero to start off, Eugene, Future Princess, it completely makes our Ogma useless, and then we end up having our loss. So the play experience at the end of it isn't like, did I perform poorly? Maybe, maybe not, but it's what's undeniable. You know, you could always dispute that. What's undisputed is the fact that you lost was your type counter most of the time. There are a few heroes that can transcend that, but then the only way they really transcend it is by being overpowered or, you know, out of tune, like Marina. She still is, but she used to be a lot more. There are a little bit. There's some more heroes that can deal with Marina, but I still think 1v1 she's probably most busted. Then again, the only thing that counters her is Bari. So we'll rant about that. Ooh, can I kite some of that? I threw my weapon skill into the wall. Can't get away from it. That's not how I wanted to start. I keep getting body blocked on that little choke point there, and I gotta figure out how I'm gonna deal better with that. Hopefully we get some two-shot action here. We're really gonna need Bari to make some plays. We're not hitting hard. God, we almost lost that. And we had like the first hit easily. Man, that was really, really rough. And then fighting against Ogma, not really what I want, especially when I have low health. Weapon skill only goes so far. This is actually a pretty good map to be kiting stuff. He missed that one, but it's still going to chase me somehow. And my weapon skill did nothing. I thought we got 2 hits off there, but it didn't. Oh, this is not going well. And then, of course, we can't beat an Ogma with our Nari because of the whole type counter thing that I was literally just complaining about. Unless the enemy just disconnects or completely screws up or something crazy happens, your chance of beating a type counter is basically 0. It doesn't even make me want to play it. Nah. We definitely got caught on the choke. We got caught in the body block there, and we tried to avoid it. I do think that Ogma has a bigger hitbox or collision box, and that actually has been a problem a handful of times. I wonder if I could use that to my advantage. Try to keep people in there, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, it feels bad. So we're on the extra battles. I might swap into Future Princess. I don't know. Future Princess does have less counters. I mean, the only thing you really have to watch out for is Inari. I guess Marina, but she's not really a counter. She's just broken. Well, let's keep the party going. These long screens. Loading screens. I get it, though, because it's matchmaker, so I really can't complain about that. Ogma versus Ogma. Let's see how we can do. I wonder if I could body block him in here. I don't feel like that would be an advantage, though. Does the weapon skill zone him out? Kind of. I think he tried to kite that. Can I start that next box? We got stunned. I should have stood, but if I stood between both boxes, I could have started opening up the second one even though I was stunned. I kind of thought that he wasn't going to run in there, so 4 boxes. I'm kind of okay with that. Is he going to be aggressive? Yep, he is. He got his defense up. There would be no point in attacking now anyways. And then I'm going to chase him off. We tricked him into a weapon skill there. Are we going to get chained here? Didn't go the way I wanted it to. I was hoping that we could scare him off with the weapon skill, get more boxes, and play it that way. We are definitely at a disadvantage right now. 5 boxes to 1. I don't think that's going to be enough. It's not going to be enough of the help that we need to secure this. Super, super lucky there. The 5 boxes do help. They do help. And it's going to be challenging, yeah. And then we got Bari bombed by Future Princess. Did we do enough damage to make this work? I really thought I was in range for all those. Missing all those attacks actually really, really hurts. He's just chilling, waiting for his weapon skill. You can do that, but you're going to walk into my weapon skill to do it. I think we're in a good spot. How did that stun me? He literally threw it at the center of the map. How? Now, in a previous video, I was complaining about the fact that the Future Princess, her weapon skill misses all the time. You will be in range, you will be facing your target, and I'd say 1 out of 4, 1 out of 3 will just completely get airballed off into the distance. That is supposed to be fixed in this update from last night. But even so, he threw that at the center of the screen where I was. It impacted there, and I ran to the edge of the screen and still got stunned. So there's something that's going on there that I'm just not understanding. But whatever, Hero's only been out for like a week or 2 or whatever it is. Has it been 2 weeks yet? Goodness gracious. So, but my complaints still stand, and when I'm working on developing my own game, these are things that I'm kind of carrying forward. It's like, okay, what did these handful of games do that could be done better? I think Element Types is lazy. I think it's a really bad development strategy. It sells more heroes. Is this guy just... All right. It sells more heroes. I get that. But other than selling more heroes, I don't think there's any benefit whatsoever. And you might say that it makes less popular heroes get played more, but I would actually disagree. So for example, Arabella is an awesome hero. She's really cool. She has a cool kit. She does a lot of damage. She's got a cool aesthetic. However, because she has dark type damage, even though dark type is either getting buffed or just got buffed, people don't use her because she doesn't fit. So that's one of the few examples where the element type actually makes you use heroes less often, which is unfortunate. And Garam, over time, he's the new shiny thing right now, so you'll see him. But I do think that over time, Garam will start to fall by the side as well. And I don't know if he's going to be a long-term solution. Now, if you look at a hero like Bianca, she has an interesting kit. She does good things, but she plays well with everybody. So she's not going to suffer from that same mono team-itis situation where you can only use them when you need to have a mono team. And then what is the reaction of the game? The game will say, okay, well, if nobody's using Arabelle, we can force some content that requires you to have a dark team. And then I just feel like it's not a great player experience. There's a way to incentivize players to get all the heroes and do a collect them all kind of thing. There's a way to do that. And I don't think that is the way, but that's something that I'll have to kind of mull over a little bit. Got to mull that one over a little bit more and try to think of better solutions there. I also think that games that have you focus on a main character, I feel like there's more attachment there to the player avatar. You're like, look at that. That is me. I wear these cosmetics as an expression of what I'm doing. But for example, there's some content where I log in and I'm like, okay, I need to be Bari today. I'm going to be Bari. And then sometimes I log in. I'm like, all right, I need to be Agma. It's nice to have the options in your bag, you know, your Swiss Army knife, I guess. But I think having some sort of player avatar makes more sense. Dude, I don't know how long I can stall. This is taking so long. Oh, we timed out. I think that's what it is. Yeah, we're past the time. Okay. So that's some of my ramblings for today. I think there was only one fight that we lost that I'm salty about, but I'm always salty about something. Is there anything here that I want to attack? They don't have a future princess. All right. It's a bold strat. I mean, not everybody has future princess. I got very lucky, or at least the folks in my guild got very lucky that in the last day, a lot of people started pulling future princess and started pulling her weapons. So a handful of that. And if you missed in the previous video, I was able to +1 my future princess weapon with the 900 metal box, I think it was. And no, I +1'd Maya's weapon with a 900 box, and I +1'd future princess weapon with a 300 box. So all things considered, I'm very, very happy about that. And it is Season 3 of Camazone. There are new artifacts out. I talked about some of the nerfs that were coming. So we'll see. I think if you get the ideal combination of artifacts, I'll show Camazone in a second, but what they're doing with the Camazone artifacts is basically, instead of just stacking all of one, because everybody would get like one left earpiece and then like 9 or 7 right earpieces and everybody was good to go. They want you to have to kind of go on a little bit of a scavenger hunt to try to find this stuff. So let's show you what I'm talking about here. Let's start with this one. So the Lonely Left Ear is unchanged. It was always 10 crit multiplier. It will still be 10 crit multiplier. And I think that's crit chance, but maybe it's not. I don't know. I thought it was crit chance. Did that change to multiplier? And this was nerfed from 3090 to 2080. And I got a bunch of these that I don't want. I did get the Sun Monocle. This is new. Yeah, crit chance. I thought the Lonely Left Ear was crit chance, but it's multiplier. And now this is crit chance. And it's also crit multiplier. And I have 2 of these. And if you pair it with a dress, you get 40 hit points, but you make the set thing work out. So I haven't really crunched the numbers. I'll let the numbers boys go up and do that and crunch it up. But we're super early. I'm just using my first attacks. We're only on floor 5, so hopefully I'll replace all these with other stuff. I already forgot what new artifacts are coming and what other nerfs. I do think they are going to put some like 100% mono element boost. So instead of like 50 earth being the max, I think you'll be able to get 100 earth, and that is interesting. That does put mono teams back on the map. I do think mono team is cool for people that want to use them, but I don't like when the game kind of pushes you in that direction. So that's what we got, and then let's go down and look at, just to wrap things up, let's go look at the Guardian base camp. So you put your best heroes in here. The better your heroes are, the more points you get. You can click the question mark to figure out all the numbers, but just put your good stuff in there. And then over time you unlock stuff, so we'll get a warrior party. I believe warrior is not tank. Warrior is melee DPS. So that'll be your Eugene, your Lupina, probably Vishuvac, etc., stuff like that. So you throw them in there, then the ranged party. What we don't know right now is if you use a hero once, can you use them again? I'm going to assume no, but I'll be pleasantly surprised if we can double dip on a hero. It wouldn't make much sense if we could, but for example, I have Nari and Bari up here in my free party. Obviously, they're probably going to go down into my ranged party. So I'm assuming that you can't use them multiple times because I could see it not really working out if you could. But we'll juggle things around, and then like I said, you're going to see yourself doing all these different elements. Fortunately, I was already kind of doing basic party, so we'll do that. I'm kind of doing light party. I've got FP and I've got Eugene. I mean, I've got everybody but Lupina and Yuram. And yeah, I do have Airball. So we'll see. We'll see where it goes. You do get unlocks, so you're getting a little bit stronger over time. And you also get some stuff for your account, so you can sweep once you get up to level 76. You should be able to sweep all the things. I think you can sweep as early as like 26, which is like resource dungeons. And I think 56 is something else. And then 76 is like the maybe mirror dungeons. I don't remember. But we'll figure all that stuff out. Anywho, I'm going to go. I got to run. I'm going to go play with this little dog that has been attacking me this entire time. And all right, boys, as always, appreciate you guys watching. And I'll see you in the next video. What rank am I at? Let's go look at these ranks. Hey, look at that, rank 19. That's good. Did we get kicked out of top hundo in arena? Yeah, we're still in there. We're still doing stuff. All right, boys. Peace.